Hello my friends, and welcome to my channel. I needed to come on tonight and thank you all. I have reached 7,000 subscribers today, and that's totally insane. I never thought I would do that. So thank you so much, and of course we need to celebrate that with a giveaway. I have prepared a concertina journal that I have made, but I haven't decorated it yet because this was a little bit faster than I thought. But I have made it from an 1800 old book cover, and it's a bit special because it has eco-dyed craft paper in it. So it looks like this. Can you see? So it has a lot of pages, and it's eco-dyed in beautiful colors like that. So I'm going to do something more with it. I'm not going to decorate it in total because I want to do it as a little kit so that the new owner can do it a bit personally. So it will comes with eco-dyed paper, it will comes with laces, textile pieces, and a little bit of other embellishment. So I will put a kit together so I can show it to you in a day or two, and then we will do a little drawing, and kind of maybe in a week, so you will get a chance to be in the drawing. So I will get back to you with that when I have put this kit together with this little journal and some embellishments for it. So thank you again so much, and I hope that today's tutorial in my little mini journal will give you some inspiration to want to decorate a journal like this by yourself. So I will turn the camera and we can start crafting. Thank you, my friends. I'm so grateful. So we will continue with some decorations today, but first I wanted to show you some more pages in my Do the 100-Day Project book. And I think we left off by the roses the last time. So then I have made this one with some of the printed embroidery book that I made in my laser printer and then did put in the eco-dyeing cooking that I did the last time. So that was one page, and it will probably be something more when I use it later on, but this is a nice beginning. Then I did this one with a lot of pinks. So I used a piece from a nature book, old wallpaper, and a couple of color swatches. More wallpapers, and I also added a piece of tissue paper that is colored, and did another couple of color swatches, and actually can add a little scribbling in these. I like when it looks like we have a name on the color swatches. And the next one is also a bit with wallpaper, and we did a rose and put in some old pieces from an old newspaper. I had glued down this wallpaper, I think, the last time, but I haven't done anything more. So some scribbling, and then I let some color just run down and added some color swatches on the end. And I will probably use these as small pieces to decorate with, so I will rip them apart in smaller pieces for my journals. This was just a background, and I didn't have any inspiration to make something on it that day, so it became just a background. But that's something to work with later on. Then my new favorite color combo, turquoise and purple. I really fell in love in that combination the other day, so I used it several times. So a little bit of gold from an earlier painted old book piece. Then I added a tea bag and another old book page, some threads and a scribbled piece, and some pieces from spines on old books. Nature themed. I have cut out a piece from an old book page like this, and add it on the page. Added some color and some stamping and a piece of textile with some dots on it down here. And I think this one is the last one I did yesterday. Took a piece from an old magazine, did some embroidery on textile, and some of my scribbling pieces, and some more color swatches. That one I really like too. It's fun to try to find new colors and new patterns to make. So and I think I'm actually keeping up, so I have 21 pages now, so I haven't been so lazy. I have tried to keep up, and if I have missed one day, I have done it the next day. So for now it's okay, and I still manage to keep up. So my two little journals have got pages. So they have a piece of textile in the beginning and in the end, and different kind of papers that we are going to decorate. This is a piece of silk that is eco-dyed, so it's a bit thinner, but really beautiful. And some eco-dyed old letter from Sweden, some jelly printing with acrylics, and pieces from another old book, and an invoice from my hometown. Some spring flowers, an 1800 old book page, and another piece of textile in the back. And it also have some eco-dyed textile in the back, and also old linen, 100% linen, and then it's old embroideries and some laces on it. And the other one is similar. It's one big signature in both of them. And this has another type of eco-dyed textile on it. Also linen on the back. And kind of the same type of paper. Not exactly the same, but almost. I have tried to do two quite similar ones. And some eco-dyed textile. Eco-dyed papers. Jelly print. Old botanic book. And the 1800 old, I think this is German book, or maybe a French one. So these are the two journals that are coming up next, and need to have some decorations. So I have started making a few small pockets that I'm going to sew and paint on top of. So that's something we maybe will do today. And then we have some more old papers that we are going to use, and do some more papers to use and decorate. So I'm going to start with putting this in smaller pieces. The book pages are small, but really, really cute. And I have made one for myself too, so I can play in it later on. So let's take one and see. So I think this will be kind of nice size to put in. And these are an old book pages that are eco-dyed, and there are also some stamping on it. Also really beautiful. And the last one. I'm not sure if we are going to be able to do all of these today, or I know we can't do all of them today, but we can prepare. See how much we can do. So I hope that you feel that it will be fun with a bit different journal with concertina. I have also prepared a similar one with ordinary pages in that brown type, so I'm going to decorate that too later. But it's a bit special when it's brown paper, so I thought I could save that until the journal have arrived to a new owner, and then we can do that together in case that will be helpful for the person that will get the journal. Okay. So I'm thinking that we're going to need some textile, so we can make these a little bit sturdier. And I'm going to use different colors, so it won't be the same, a little bit more colorful with these small ones. So I'm going to glue these down to the textile so they are sturdy, so we can make pockets from them. And then later we can decide if we want to have them as big as this, or if we want to cut them down to half. So let's see if we have some more scrap pieces of textile that we can use. Let's prepare 2 more, so then we can start decorating. So I'm still a bit shocked by the 7,000 subscribers. I have seen it coming, but still you don't kind of believe it until you really have it in front of you. And when I say it to myself, it sounds like a joke. I'm kind of living in a small village in Sweden, and in the center of this part we are 9,000 that lives here, and now I'm up to 7,000 subscribers, so I'm almost have subscribers as many as it lives in my town. So that's a bit crazy. I'm so grateful that you are with me, and that I can do this together with you all. So I'm thinking maybe we will cut this one into two, so it's a little bit smaller than the other one. So we can put those as half pages, and these will go as full pages for full pockets on a page. Maybe I should say. So I think I want to do some stamping with these old stamps on them, and I'm going to use watercolor for it too, I think. So so it's a little bit more wet. It's old wood on these ones, so they don't take on the color so nicely. It want to have a lot of color and kind of soak it in right away, so I need to keep adding a little while because I want the print to be seen properly. And then I need to let it soak a little bit before I lift it up, and it still is thin, but we will help it a little bit with a bit more color. I have matte medium on these pieces too, so it makes the watercolor to move around a little bit. But that's okay, we will decorate more on top of this, so it's more like a background. Leave that to dry a little bit. And I want to have some pieces of script to add on these, and also some laces. And some old lace. It almost takes the same time to make a mini journal that it is to make a big one, so it's not any time savior to make a small one. Sometimes you think that you will gonna do a quick one, but it doesn't work like that. You still need to do your moments. And I'm not that kind of person that can kind of throw some papers together and say that it's done. I need to work on it a bit and feel in the journal and kind of try to feel what it needs. I'm a bit crazy, but that's me. I want the journals to kind of speak to me and tell me what they need. And now it needs something else. No. There we go, that's better color. Down there and kind of hang down a little bit. And this one needs some color, I think. Maybe some scribbling. It's a bit empty on this one. Let that dry a little bit and we can play with this one. So let's go with the purple that we made last night. I did a purple for the .100 project page. So if you don't have any kind of books like this to play with, you can just make your own pattern. We have a tutorial that I did the other week, I think, where we did some, I called it wallpaper patterns. So you can go and get some inspiration there. Like that. Let's change color, do something other. And you don't need to use watercolor, you can use pens, Posca pens, or water-soluble pens, or just do them black and white. That's nice too. So some greens. So let's give these some color too, while we have the colors by our side. Bit darker around the edges. some spring green. They're talking about spring weather in Sweden next week, so I hope that that will be the truth. I think it's the spring feeling that make me actually use orange. That's not my color, but sometimes I just need more color. I can't kind of stand really red or yellowish red and yellow color, but this is a little bit of a compromise, so I think that I can maybe need some orange sometimes. Challenge myself to use something that is not my thing. It does so much for the piece when you add these small details. Some sewing, some embroidery stitching, something personal. And I actually think the journal likes that, being taken care of a little bit, I think. Feel important. We all need that sometimes. Okay, I will leave these to dry, and then I will be back and we can continue to do some more. So I did some sewing on these while these were part of the recording was uploading. I need to record in different sequences. So I gave them a little bit of stitching. So I think these are done. These small ones. I will give you a close-up picture in the end of the recording. So let's do this one. I have this paper laces. It's paper that I have sewn on and then put in the water. So they are a bit ragged and torn, which I like. Bit rustic. It's eco-dyed pieces of thin newsprint paper and then sewed on and put in water. So we get that feeling of used and old. And a little bit of lace on that one. I want this one. Some eco dyeing on. And a bit of rustic linen. This will probably get some embroideries later on. Feel it needs something on top of those. And I think this one is done for now. So these two. Little piece of lace. And should we have something that hangs down? This one. Yes. That's cute. Snipping the corner a little bit. And the blue one. I like that green. hazy tone. And a little piece of hanging down lace. So I think we have done a lot today. Such a short time. Beautiful sewn pockets that probably will get something more later on. Yes. So again, thank you for all your kindness and kind words and support, and I hope I can give you at least a little bit back. So go and create and enjoy, and I will be back with some more information on the giveaway, and of course continue to work in our two little cute journals. Thank you so much for tonight, and bye bye from Sweden.